Hey, it's Chris Doherty, Doherty Properties, coming to you with an update on interest rates, which are going up in the United States. And we're going to talk about that today. Interest rates for the first time have risen above 4%. The last time they were above 4% was in April of 2019. And rates today, as I record this video, are at a point of about 4.56 to be exact, is the average 30-year fixed mortgage right now in the mortgage market. And the question is, what's causing the rise in rates, and what is the impact to the housing market and to you? A couple of things have happened relative to mortgages. First, the Federal Reserve says, hey, we're going to stop our mortgage buyback program. So we're going to start to reduce the amount of money that we're putting into mortgage-backed securities in the market. The second thing is the Feds have indicated that they were going to raise rates, and they did raise rates at the last meeting. And they've indicated they're going to continue to raise rates as they try to fight inflation, because the cost of housing in really everything has gone up. And then third, the market has really taken its cues from that. It's not so much that the interest rate has gone up by the Fed, but the bond market has reacted to this, and the Treasury yields have changed because of the news that's been coming out. And then you combine that with all the activities that are happening internationally that are impacting the markets. That has resulted in interest rates climbing from the low threes to the mid to high fours. So a couple of things are going to happen. I mean, first, it's more expensive now to get a mortgage than it was just a couple of months ago, because we're seeing the interest rate climb. Two, it's going to make it a little bit harder for some buyers who are at a point where maybe they were pre-approved for 400. Now their pre-approval may get reduced down to 300 or 325. But overall, the challenge that we're faced with, even with rising interest rates, which are still historically low at these numbers, there's just not inventory in the market right now. The real challenge that we're facing in Massachusetts and New Hampshire in particular is there's just not a lot of listings in the market. So what we are seeing on a day-to-day basis, for example, we had 12 listings that came on last week, all of them, every single one of them, multi-bids, open houses packed with the rate change, because there are a lot more buyers in the market than there are actual properties for sale. Okay. And so what you can expect is, if the inventory stays low, yes, this is going to affect affordability for some people, but you're still going to have an environment where home sale prices are climbing. And that's why the Fed is doing what they're doing. They're trying to control pricing, because the cost of housing keeps going up and up and up. So if you're a seller, this is continued good news for you. Yes, rates create a little bit of a headwind, and where they go is going to really determine what happens ultimately to the market. But at the end of the day, if you're a seller, you're still in a good position. And this is a good time to sell, because there's still a lot of buyers that are in the market, and you can still command a high price for your property. If you're a buyer, you got to take a look and assess. One, check in with your lender and see what can you afford now with the rate change, as opposed to maybe what you approved for 3 or 6 months ago. And two, you have to ask yourself the question, is this now an opportunity for you? Could there be a slight pullback in the market? Could there be an opportunity to go in here? Three, everybody predicts interest rates are going to continue to go up. Certainly the Fed's going to raise them. Could you have a pullback in rates? That is a possibility as well. But right now, the prediction is they're going to continue to go up. So rates going up should impact other things in the future. What you could get on your savings account, what you could get on your money market accounts. There are benefits to rising interest rates. They're not raising to such a extent that it's going to have a huge impact on those, but there are positives to it. So we're going to have to monitor where rates go. We're going to have to see how that impacts the market. But right now, no slowdown, tons of offers, many battles in every single category of housing that we have. And we'll keep you updated as we always do. And hope you guys are having a great week. And I hope the real estate market continues to move ahead with great progress as it has. And look forward to seeing you soon.